The review is here. It's currently the 1st of March, and we just watched The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1. I watched it twice, and I'm going crazy, because we finally have it. But bro, we have to wait till next week for Episode 2. Freaking I wish they would give us Mando all at once, but then, like, it's over in a night. So the weekly stuff is better, but it's annoying. We have to wait till next Wednesday to watch Episode 2. I cannot last a whole week. But hey, we get more Pedro on Monday for Last of Us, so it's a win-win situation. Pedro Pascal's on fire.
Until Last of Us finishes.
Yeah, I gotta slow down.
And then the week's gonna be hard.
We get Bad Batch every Wednesday too. I forgot about that show. The episode tonight apparently was very, very good. My brother said one of the best Bad Batch episodes. Theory really enjoyed it, gave it 9 out of 10. Joseph and I haven't watched it yet. We'll watch it tonight or tomorrow, and we'll have our review out tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
But bro, there is so much to get into. So we watched it through once. We did a live show. Everyone listening on Spotify, a live on YouTube. We occasionally, very rarely. This was our second live show. Joseph's first live show. Do a live show. You know, we react to something, hang out with the community, and yeah, it's just a bit of fun to do it live. And I definitely want to do more live shows in the future. So make sure you do subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Movie Podcast, on YouTube. And, you know, I think live shows we'll definitely be doing a lot more of them, especially with Mando. I don't think we'll do a live show every week for Mando. Maybe, you know, premiere and finale. Ahsoka, same thing, premiere, finale. We might do a live show on my birthday, which is the 22nd of March, episode 4 of The Mandalorian, but I don't know what I'm doing with family that day, so I don't know. We'll sort it out. But guys, my second viewing, I wrote all these notes down, and I've got so much to say. That episode, chapter 17A.
Yes.
And it was called, Apostate. Apostate.
Everybody.
This is where the fun begins. So, oh my god. Alright, we'll go through a quick plot recap, and we'll get into our thoughts. We'll get into my thoughts, we'll get into Joseph's thoughts, and, where the show's gonna go in the you know, where this season's going, because it's going in a very, very good place. It's got bright, it looks like it's gonna be a bright future for The Mandalorian, as it should be, you know, it's gonna be good. But basically, it starts off exactly how it should have. You know, it was so gritty. It wasn't dark, but it was gritty. And it was so Mando. You know, such Mandalorian feels. Off the bat, I'm like, I'm watching The Mandalorian again. It was so nice to have that feeling again. And, you know, just the feeling of watching The Mandalorian, that recap, and then The Mandalorian comes up with the theme. Oh my god, it felt good. Very good.
Oh yeah, it did not waste any time.
Oh, it felt great. It starts off with a youngling getting a Mandalorian youngling getting, you know, getting his helmet, becoming a Mandalorian, getting birthed into the Mandalorian culture, until they get attacked by a sea monster thing that jumps out of the water and attacks them. Now, Joseph, in the Watch Party live show, he thought it was Din Djarin as a kid, but obviously Paz Vizsla was there, and the Armorer. But I can see why. He did look like a little Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I thought it may have been a flashback to when he got it, because we know the Armorer is a little bit older than him, we just don't know about how much, so I thought maybe it was a...
Yeah, I think she's, like, not that much older, like, same decade. So...
Yeah.
That was really cool to see. A Mandalorian youngling getting, you know, embedded into the Mandalorian culture, and that was nice to see. It was interesting. It'd be cool if we got a flashback of Din Djarin doing it. We've had a couple of flashbacks of Din Djarin as a foundling. Foundling is the right word for Mandalorian. Foundling.
Yes.
Youngling is, you know, Jedi things. Yeah, and, you know, it was a cool start, but hey, let's get into the gritty stuff. Mando and Grogu's entrance. Oh my goodness, that was so cool. It was everything I wanted. My heart was about to leap out of my body. Oh, Oh my god, the theme comes in, the ship comes in. Not as good as the Razor Crest,
Yep.
but I like this ship. And Grogu's in the cockpit. Mando comes in, the Mandalorian theme plays, and the Mandalorian is back, baby. It's back.
Yep.
It was so nice, and obviously they helped destroy the little beast in the water. But the cinematography, this whole episode, oh my god. Star Wars is back. Like, Kenobi show, take notes. I don't know how the same studio produces The Mandalorian, but also produced something like the Kenobi show. Beats me. But hey, it was fire, It actually felt like Star Wars. Oh my god. What was the last show we had? It was Andor, correct? Well, Bad Batch, but live act. It was Andor.
Live action was Andor, yes.
And it's not Star Wars. So it was really nice to have that feel back. And just having the feel of Jon Favreau's writing was really, really nice.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, like, just the way that the show gets set out. The way that...
Yeah.
The way, the difference that Jon Favreau brings to a show, it feels so much more.
It does. It just feels like they care.
Different level.
There's care in it. Like, Kenobi Show is the worst Star Wars show ever. It is. From every aspect. Grogu? Oh my god. Bro's gonna talk this season. He has mentally grown so much. Now, this is... Fans going crazy.
I don't know about that.
Nah.
He did smother the little, creature.
Yeah, and he picked up little Babu Frick. He picked up Babu
Yeah, little Babu Frick.
Bro, but this came out today. Jon Favreau said Luke and Grogu were together for 2 years. So people complaining that Grogu wasn't with Luke for long enough will stop now. They were together for 2 years. That shocks me. That shocked everybody. They were together for 2 years.
Yeah.
We thought it was only a few months. 2 whole years.
No more.
So that means in between Mando Season 2 finale and the Book of Boba Fett is 2 years.
We don't know how long after the Book of Boba Fett this is either.
I would say a few months, but hey, apparently it could be anything. 2 years Luke and Grogu were together for. But Ben Solo is Luke's first apprentice. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how they're going to explain that, to be honest. Maybe they might just keep it.
There's so many
the way that
plot holes in
they
Star Wars.
probably will do it is just...
They've already created so many plot holes in Star Wars. They probably won't touch on it.
That's what I mean. They'll probably just ignore it. And
maybe Ben Solo...
If he gets questioned, it'll be... I didn't want to tell anybody for his safety.
Maybe Ben Solo was Luke's first actual student in the Jedi Temple, because obviously Luke hasn't finished building it with Grogu. You know?
Yeah, you can argue that.
Who knows? But hey, it's so many plot holes that Disney have created within Star Wars. So, they're not going to really do much about it. They don't care. So yeah, I think Grogu has mentally grown. Like, when I say mentally, like with the Force. He's grown a lot with the Force. Of course, he's with Luke for 2 years. Like, he's going to talk this year. He's making a lot more noises. And Yoda started training people at 100 years old. So Grogu's going to mature real fast very soon.
Yeah, he really needs to. Unless he's
a late boomer. I don't know, because Yoda started training people at 100 years old, and Grogu's would be nearly 60 now. Not nearly 60, mid-50s.
Yeah, but I think Yoda was also trained, because we know that how many years does Grogu have without any training?
Yeah, true. But that shouldn't
his training has been
reflect on his appearance.
No, it won't reflect on his appearance, but just like, he's not going to be as advanced as Yoda would have been at his age.
Yeah, no.
So
but yeah, so the stuff on Mandalore happens. They were on Mandalore when they were doing that little tribute thing. When the foundling was getting his helmet. No, I think it was a Mandalorian planet in the Mandalorian sector. Maybe not
Oh, maybe.
Mandalore. Maybe a moon. I don't. Yeah. But
It
anyway.
wasn't stated where it was.
Yeah. No. Anyway, they leave
And
there.
he said he's going to Mandalore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. True. Because where they go at the end with Bo-Katan, that's not a Mandalore either.
Kavala,
Alright,
Kalavar.
that's in the Mandalorian sector. We know that. But after they leave, when they saved, the foundling thing, they're in hyperspace. Grogu's in the top cockpit, looking around the hyperspace. I thought we were about to get a flashback. I did because of all the blue.
Yeah.
Purgles. We see Purgles. Which is the space whales. That trapped Luke and Ezra. Not Luke. That trapped Ezra and Thrawn into the unknown regions in Rebels. Purgles who can fly the same speed as hyperspace. We saw them in the hyperspace lane. That's a big tease to Thrawn and Ezra. Massive tease, and they did that on purpose.
Yep.
Massive tease. I was going crazy.
So,
oh my god.
Let me ask you this, because
I loved it.
I haven't watched Rebels. Are they stuck there? Is Ezra and Thrawn still stuck there
In the unknown
as of
regions.
now in the Rebels, or did they get out?
In the unknown regions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're there. They're there. Yeah. They're in the unknown regions.
But so they haven't gotten out.
No. Nah. No one knows anything about the unknown regions. No one knows how to get there. No one knows how to escape it. And there's no map. It's the unknown regions. Like, quite literally.
Yeah, of course.
They're stuck there until someone figures out how to get in there, which will be Ahsoka in the Ahsoka show. Because the Mandalorian season 2 went the Ahsoka episode. Ahsoka says to one of the people she's fighting, "Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?" Because obviously, it's the same kind of empire, and so they might have location to him. But at the moment there's no way anyone does. But Ahsoka show will explain it all. So it was a really nice tease of seeing the Purgles, because that's the thing that is really kicking off the whole Mandoverse with getting Thrawn and the big endgame battle. Because
that 100% is a lot bigger than what casual fans are going to.
Yeah.
And as soon as you said it, like, I knew that it was going to be teasing something.
Yeah. I saw the Purgles. I'm like, oh, that Ezra Thrawn. Bro, it was mad. I was going crazy. Something little like that, man. See, John and Dave just do it perfectly. Little things they add in there that make us notice it. And then, make theories out of it and everything. It's just... They even John are fans themselves, and they should be running Star Wars. I've said it before, I'll continue to say it. But yeah, it was a massive tease, and I loved it. Oh my god, I was going crazy. Theory and Josh were going crazy when I watched their reaction. Thrawn and Ezra are coming. It's just a matter of time until we get them on screen.
Yep.
It was a massive thing for me. I think it was a highlight of the episode. Because like that, and it looked so good. In hyperspace with Grogu looking around, it looked so good. I thought we were gonna get a flashback of Grogu, because he was looking around, and like the blue, it just had that setting, like Grogu's in that mindset of having a flashback. Obviously, we're gonna get flashback of Order 66 again, which will be a long flashback because they put a bit in the trailer, so I assume it'll be a long segment. I hope so. We'll finally know who saved Grogu. We better find out. I think we will. And now, they...
I don't have any guesses, though.
No. I say it's Anakin. I say Anakin is about to kill him. He kills the Jedi Master in front of him, and then he's about to wipe out Grogu. Palpatine comes in and tells Anakin not to kill that one. Palpatine takes him. I strongly think it's Palpatine.
But then we need a story on how he got out.
And
how he escaped.
Maybe, when he dies. Because what if he took some of his blood? He can't take much of it, otherwise Grogu would die. He still needs Grogu alive. Yeah. And so what if he was still experimenting up until Return of the Jedi, but then he died, but his clone body, the people or the scientists, got it working, but not fully Palpatine. Well, it's Rise of Skywalker's dumb. So I don't know how they're going to do it.
I don't know how he...
It's a shame that
I think it's a good idea.
It's a shame...
That means that a Jedi or somebody's going to have to get him...
It's a shame It's a shame that we know that the Mandalorian is going to end up explaining the sequels. We know the show is going to end bad. Maybe not the show, maybe the story. like the whole Filoni verse after the Endgame battle with Thrawn. It's gonna lead into the sequels, and they can't explain that shit. They can't.
Yeah.
The Rise of Skywalker is the biggest mess of a movie I've ever watched, and I don't know how they're gonna explain it with Palpatine. I don't know. Dave, and that shouldn't be David John's job to explain the sequels.
No, it shouldn't be there. Like, they shouldn't have to make sense of it all.
They should
It's
just
not their
have
responsibility.
Dave should just
It also
in the
sacrifices good story writing
yeah
too.
Dave should just in the Ahsoka show have it so Ahsoka walks past the sequels, do it so slightly, and then create episode 10, and it's Ahsoka and Luke, and just do it so subtly. Like, I just hate it. Anyway, they get out of hyperspace lane and they enter what's it called? The planet Grief Kargazon. Why am I thinking
Navarro.
of Navarro? I was thinking of Nirvana. I'm like, that's the freaking band. Navarro, where Grief Karga is on, where Cara Dune used to be. They explained it. They explained her. Anyway, Grief Karga, he's really, stepped up and become a leader. He's fixed the planet up a lot. Like, he's rebuilt everything. And I think he'll play a big side part to Din's story this season. He's a lot more relaxed, I think, and he just wants to chill out on that planet, looking after people, building up the community. And I think he will help Din out a lot this season, but more on the side. Like a big side character, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we get Cara Dune explained where the hell she is. She's not dead. Thank God they didn't do that. I'm glad they explained it and didn't move past it, because Grief Karga wants a marshal for the town. Mando can't do it. He's got more important stuff, so he suggests Cara Dune. And then Karga replies with, she's been promoted to Special Forces. So she's now, got better and bigger stuff to do. So I'm glad they addressed where she is. So I think that opens up the possibility of her coming back, but recasted.
I doubt it.
They're not bringing back Gina, which is dumb beyond me. Over one little mistake that so many people make. If it was in any other context, she would still be there. But it's because the way she said it and the thing she said about it is woke Disney as usual. People, they talk about people having their own opinion.
You're not allowed it though. You can. Again, Twitter is just one of those places.
They want people to have their own opinion. Star Wars, they want everyone to feel included. Well, I feel included by having my own opinion about certain things, about everything. My opinion is different to everybody else's opinion about everything in the whole world. But anyway, I don't want to get angry, because that Mando episode, I want to be happy. But Disney freaking annoy me. But yeah. And we get, so it was cool that they addressed it. We'll see where it goes in the future with her. I don't know, but she's part of the Special Forces now, so probably won't hear about her again this whole season. But anyway, big mistake on them. But anyway, IG-11's on his way back. IG-11, that was really cool. That Mando wants him back. It was a funny little thing. I enjoyed that bit. Mando wants him back so he can search, Mandalore with a trustworthy droid. He only trusts IG-11. We know Mando doesn't like droids, and so IG-11. And then he tries to rebuild him. And Grogu, again, nearly gets terminated. This time by the evil IG-11, so they have to shut him down again. I don't know, maybe now Mando's on a quest to get a part for IG-11.
Memory card.
So that Babu Frick can fix him. That was so nice, bro. Little Babu Frick species. I think, was Babu in there? I think Babu was in there. I like to think he was there.
I like to think.
Bro, Babu Frick's best secret character, man. Who doesn't love Babu Frick? I love Babu.
Simply.
Bro, he's like, he's so cute. He's just like Grogu, when Grogu went over and hugged him.
No squeeze, no squeeze.
No
Bad
squeeze,
baby.
no squeeze, bad baby. And Grogu just wanted to hug him. Oh, I love Grogu. Like, I remember the other episode I said I hate Grogu. No, I love Grogu. He's too
Yeah,
cute.
he was gonna bring it up yesterday. You were like,
I love Grogu. I watched Mandalorian season 2, the Siege episode, directed by Carl Weathers, and Grogu's is so freaking cute. I love Grogu. I'm sorry. He's that character.
little
You
frog
know,
eater.
they've definitely, when they were creating Grogu, they definitely made him so, like, his whole personality, not just his looks, but made him so that people would just be crazy over him and just adore him because, oh my god, he's just so little and cute.
You reckon have a baby on set and then just like throw it around and be like, it's doing cute things. Let's make
Yeah,
it into Grogu.
literally. Oh man.
Like Mando actually just throws Grogu at Grief. Is it Grief? Yeah.
Grief Gaga.
Yeah, he like because the droids 11's coming at him and he just picks him up. Here, he's just on him and he's like, here, catch. And just
he's like a football.
yeah,
Oh,
forward pass.
it's great,
Oh
man.
god, he just caught me off guard because he
I'm-
just like
I'm so happy.
hot potato with Grogu.
Mando's back, bro. It's his man. The duo's back. Mando and Grogu, and 7 more weeks to go. 7 more weeks.
Yep.
A full 2 months, basically, of them two, and then season 4 we'll get next year. I'm pretty positive. End of next year. Next year's gonna be, you get Andor next year, so that takes up a whole live action show.
Oh,
We'll get the Acolyte
yeah.
next year. The Acolyte's been delayed to 2024, most likely. Even maybe Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
So, we probably won't get Mando till 2025. That's crazy. I hope not. I hope they continue yearly releases for Mando seasons because Jon Favreau has 8 seasons in mind for The Mandalorian. And, like, for the whole story. There's Ahsoka, there's Skeleton Crew, there's Mandalorian show, there's a big endgame movie they want to do. So, yeah. It'll be pretty crazy.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't take just yeah, it's gonna take so long to finish the entire series, but
Yeah. But if they do it right, they take their time, they take a few decades, sure. Go ahead. I wanna, grow up with
saying that though,
the Mandoverse, Take my kids to the big
Yeah.
endgame battle movie.
it was good. It was such a good episode. And
It
then
was.
so yeah, so he's talking on what was it, Navarro,
Navarro.
and then they have some pirates show up,
Yeah, I was about to say Mentioned Pirates.
and I forgot who was what was it, King what, I don't know.
Oh yeah, the weird guy. But bro, Hondo. We didn't get Hondo. Bro, will we ever get him in live action? Sure, there's been so many opportunities to get Hondo
Well, that's
in live action.
That's Hondo's species.
It is, yeah. I was like, I would.
At first, I was like, oh, and then there's
Come
Van,
on,
and I'm
Hondo.
like,
Yeah.
no.
But yeah, and so Mando and Karga kill all of the pirates except one. He gets away. Then when Mando and Grogu are leaving the planet, they get chased by them. And then the big bad captain guy comes along. Very big Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. Just from the look of that guy. And then Mando says, Din says to Grogu, never trust pirates, and off they go into hyperspace.
Yep.
And then,
But
obviously,
there's definitely going to be a character we're going to see again.
I think so. This is involved. There's so much happening this season, man. I don't know. There's still Coruscant. There's the flashbacks. There's so much. There's exploring Mandalore. There is so much happening this season.
Yep.
So much. And the length of this episode was okay. Only 38 minutes. It really should be longer. But it was longer than the leaked thing was 35 minutes. So we got like an extra 3 minutes. But they should be longer. They really should be. I think episode 2 will be long. I hope so. There's so much to do. So much. Finale will
There
probably
is.
be long. There
And
is.
especially if they're going to Mandalore.
And Coruscant. There's so
Coruscant.
much to do. It's going to take up so much time on both places. And then there's still other stuff they have explained. Are we going to get Boba this season, do you think? We have to, right?
I think they got. I said this at the end of last season. I really hope they start to kind of focus more on. Before anything about season 3 was revealed, I said I want them to focus more on Din Djarin being an actual Mandalorian.
Well, their season's definitely
As of yet,
focusing.
we've had more so him being more like a father figure and kind of
Yeah.
adjusting to all that, which has been fine. Like it's great, but I wanted more Mandalorian, and so we're getting that. And I
Yeah.
really hope that we kind of stick to it. Yes, I would like to see Ahsoka because,
I think
well,
I
the
think
show.
this season is gonna focus very. It's gonna be the most Mandalorian season with Mandalorians.
Yeah. So I hope it doesn't lead too much. I don't want too many recurring characters.
No, I think Ahsoka show will give us our good fan service that helps the story, and that's actually good
Yeah,
Star Wars. And Mandalorian's gonna be pure good Star Wars.
because last season of
But
Mandalorian was a lot of that, where
it,
we got a lot of different characters.
yeah, but like we needed it. It was for the story, so it was good.
Yeah,
And I think this
that's where I hope
season,
this season we don't get it
well,
as much.
Order 66. I hope that's a full episode. I hope it's episode 4. I hope it's a full Order 66 episode, and it can go crazy in the Jedi Temple, and it would be really nice. It'd be nice. Maybe. We'll see. It better be a
And it
long
was
flashback.
confirmed. So we obviously know that Hayden Christensen's coming back for the
The
Ahsoka
Ahsoka
show.
show. Yeah, maybe he films the scenes for Mando then.
Yeah, we don't know if he does or doesn't, do we?
Oh, no, we
It's
don't.
just
Well,
all.
we know he's Ahsoka, so I mean Ahsoka and Mando are happening at the same time. So there's no reason he couldn't have filmed his scenes for Mando during Ahsoka. You can just hide it
Kind of
that
just
way. Just hide it that
walked
way.
over a little bit.
Exactly, you can just hide it that way. It'd be
Mhm.
cool, but yeah, we'll see. This season going forward is gonna be crazy. And then we go to Bo-Katan, who is pissed off, who's given up, who doesn't care, who is gonna have a big deal out with Din. They're gonna have a big
Eventually.
breakout because she's pissed off. She doesn't care anymore.
Mhm.
She does not care. And so it's gonna be interesting to see her story this season. It was nice we got her in this season. Bro, so much from the trailer we've already seen. They always do that. It's like the trailers are lazy and they just pick stuff out of the first few episodes. I don't know who's making the trailers, but the trailers are always good, but it seems like we've already got everything that were in the trailers. A lot of
It
it.
does a bit, doesn't it?
A lot of it we saw in the trailer. A lot of it. It was the same with Andor.
Yeah.
It was the same with the Kenobi show.
I just don't want to give too much away. I do get it, but
I really want
yeah,
to
they did
forget
give us
about
a
the
lot.
Kenobi show. I'm happy we got Mando back, and it's just up and up and up from here for the next 7 weeks, which will lead into Star Wars Celebration that, well, we don't need to care about because they aren't freaking streaming it. It's ridiculous.
So yeah,
Typical
anything on
Disney
that.
L.
We might do that a week after, because when everything gets released.
Yeah. Typical Disney
But
L. But anyway, and then we get Ahsoka sometime. There's Vision Season 2 I won't watch. There's Young Jedi Adventures I
yeah,
won't watch.
yeah.
So we're gonna have a big Star Wars drought in the middle of the year until we get Ahsoka in probably July. So from May, and June are gonna be. We got Jedi Survivor to play at end of April.
Yeah, end of April, man.
A week.
We'd be playing that in
Yeah, I know.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. But it's kind of better because right after Mando, a week after Mando, Jedi Survivor comes out. I like that a lot more, to be honest. And if it
We'd
means
be playing games.
if the means are gonna, if it means the game will be better,
Got
then
that.
sure. If it means the game will be better, then sure. Take your time. But yeah, like I don't know with Star Wars. I really thought 2023 would be its year, but we've already seen delays, and it needs new management. It's what it's gonna take. They can't change themselves now. It needs new management in there. We've said it heaps of times.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, but Star Wars is, to me, number 1 to 6 will always live in my heart, and it's, obviously I'm gonna show my kids all of the Star Wars stuff. Episode 789. If they like 789, I'm kicking them out. I'm joking. If they like 789, they love 789. That's fine. They can love what they want.
Alright, if mine like 789, you can have mine then. I don't know.
Literally, like, I'll explain to them the reasons why they should not be liked. But anyway, no, I don't want to come across as toxic like that. You like what you want. There's always your own opinion, but it'd be a bit frustrating. It would be. But hey, that's all about life. And this number 1 to 6, what George did is Star Wars to me. All this new stuff is just all the new stuff is this. A new guy has taken over and he's creating some fan film fiction-y stuff. Mando's great. It is. Filoni and Dave are great, but they don't have enough behind them, and they're the only one leading it.
No, they don't have if they.
It's not consistent.
We've said this
Star
many
Wars,
times.
and it's not consistent.
If we at the end of the season we get like a post-credit scene or whatever, and Mandalorian's getting a movie,
Not
it won't
yet.
happen.
It won't happen.
It won't. I'm not saying it'll happen. It won't happen. But that would change so much. Like genuinely, if they made a movie. See, here's the thing: if they made a movie on a pre-existing character that already has significant, like on somebody who's already like Mando, like Din Djarin,
Bro, yeah,
it'd be so successful.
it amazes me, but the next movie is a sequel movie about Rey, the character most people hate, and the sequel trilogy, and that movie is gonna do shit at the box office, and they're gonna be like, oh, well, people don't like movies anymore, let's not create movies. No! Oh, dude, I'm getting angry again.
But how well?
No, but what goes?
I'm not saying how good it is.
No,
but how
I know.
successful would a Mandalorian movie be?
Exactly. What goes through their mind? Okay, they need Dave and John do this. They need to step away from the sequels. This whole Disney's Lucasfilm need to step away from the sequels. Go to the Old Republic, make some money, and do a Revan origin story. Make it good. Get a good, not some stupid guy that doesn't do Star Wars homework. Get maybe not Dave and John. They're doing. It would be nice, but they can't do everything, dude. I would rather Star Wars be we get a movie every 3 years. None of these other shows and stuff. I would much rather it. Because the magic of Liam Neeson said this. Liam Neeson said this a few weeks ago. He said he is never returning to Star Wars ever again. Because all these new spin-offs take the magic away from Star Wars. Star Wars is meant to be magical and you're meant to create your own theories and open. George Lucas made Star Wars. This is fact. George Lucas made Star Wars in 1977, A New Hope. Star Wars back then, so young teenage boys could open up their imagination. And I want Star Wars to go back.
Boys, like,
well, that's what he quoted. I'm saying what he quoted.
Okay.
He
Well,
quoted.
yes, it's definitely targeted at like boys because it's one of the. Like,
can't say that nowadays, mate.
I know that's what I'm trying to cover for you.
I know.
But no, it's definitely something George would say. But
yeah, that's what he quoted. He said he made it so young 14, 15-year-old young teenage boys could open up their imagination. And Star Wars has evolved too much. George shouldn't have sold it after. He shouldn't have sold it, and he should have just put the company to rest. But people would be mad.
That never would have happened. Unfortunately.
He probably wishes he did. I do. I would rather have got a good sequel trilogy than all the shows we're getting. Much rather.
Yeah, well, the shows we're getting aren't fantastic.
Well, even like me,
There's either
I'd
bad.
rather a good sequel trilogy, but then none of the shows we've got. None of them. Sequel trilogy over the shows.
No,
sequel trilogy should have been good. Should have been the thing. But hey, Mando is back, and the episode was. It started off. It started off slow. It wasn't anything fantastic. It wasn't the best Mandalorian episode, but that doesn't mean it was bad. It was a great episode, and I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, no, so it's again solid episode. 9 out of 10.
It set up a lot that's gonna happen in the show. It's setting up a lot that's gonna happen this season. A lot.
The only thing that I think people won't like about it is that because we were worried. Remember our worry with the time being so little was that they wouldn't have enough time in the episode to cover everything.
They did. Mando went everywhere. He literally visited every single person.
Yeah, but it's fine for us, but for the casual viewer, it didn't have any callback to Boba.
Yeah,
there was no flashback to Boba.
Yeah, not even in the recap. They didn't have Boba getting Luke, Grogu getting picked up by Mando, whatever.
Yeah. So, it's, as I said, it's fine for us, but for the casual viewer, I think that's not going
Yeah,
to
but
be
the
well
thing is,
received.
if casual viewers have common sense, you go on Google, why is Grogu back with Mando? There's your answer.
Yeah,
I
they shouldn't have to.
understand. I know they shouldn't have to. I hate how they create so many different shows in the same literal year. I understand it's meant to focus on different people, but again, they're doing too much. They're doing too
Hmm.
much, and it's what's failing Marvel at the moment is they're doing too much. Marvel
Yeah,
will
they're prioritizing
Marvel will be dead in a decade. It'll
quantity.
be Marvel will be a dry ass film franchise in a decade. No one will watch Marvel in a decade. I'm getting to that point already. If Guardians is bad, I'm over with Marvel.
Yeah, and I said this. I
And
said this the other day.
I've been a Marvel.
I have a feeling
I've been.
Guardians is going to be bad.
If it is, I'm done. And I'm not a diehard Marvel fan. I'm more of a casual Marvel fan than I'm a diehard Marvel fan. I know my Marvel facts. I know stuff that happens. But I've been a Marvel. I don't like myself a big Marvel fan because I'm not. But I've been a Marvel fan that knows stuff about Marvel for 3 years now, since 2020, 2019, 2020, I'll say.
Yeah.
And I'm already getting over it. I've been a Star Wars fan since I was 6 years old, 10 years ago. And I won't. Star Wars is that thing you can't get over. See, Marvel's superhero stuff, you grow out of it and it gets. It doesn't age with you, Marvel. Star Wars is with 1 to 6. It's simple. You watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. That's all you need in Star Wars. And that's what I'll
Four,
always
five,
watch.
six, 1, 2, 3.
But see,
That is correct.
the thing with Marvel, you can't just go watch one movie. You have to watch this other movie. So this makes sense. Oh, so that makes sense. But with Star Wars 1 to 6 or 4, 5, 6, you could just watch 4, 5, 6. You don't even need the prequels. Prequels are a bonus because they're so good. You don't need sequels. You just have 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5 and 6, and your Star Wars is complete. Your life is complete. You've watched Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. But I'm hyped for Mando moving forward, and I don't know about episode 2 next week. I hope it's long, man. I hope it's a long ass episode. I just want to sit there and enjoy a Mandalorian episode for ages. That's why that's why a Mando movie would be good. You're right.
When we were watching the episode live, I tapped on the screen to see how long was left. There's 10 minutes. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
3 of those minutes are going to be credits. I didn't say anything to you.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to kill your vibe and kill your mood. But I looked at it. I'm like, oh, there's 10 minutes left.
I hate it when that happens. But I hope it picks up. It definitely will, episode length. And I hope we get 50 minutes. I just want Mando to be a proper TV show with these lengths. Like Last of Us and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It just doesn't feel like it's a TV show. But anyway,
yeah,
guys.
that's the thing. They make it short and short episodes. They don't make it short with long episodes or something like that.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. But anyway, guys, let us know what you thought of the premiere for season 3. We didn't get a double episode for the premiere. That would have been nice. They've been doing that a lot. Double episodes. They gave us 2 for Kenobi. They gave us 3 for Andor. They gave us 2 for Bad Batch. Only 1 for Mando. But I guess then Mando stretches out longer, so more money for them. Because then it hits 2 months exactly. Because if it's 7 weeks, that's not 2 months. If it's 8 weeks, that's 2 months. That's an extra $10 per subscription. That's an extra. How many people are subscribed? 100 million.
Mando is also the thing that brings in the money.
Exactly.
If there's any show to bring people to Disney Plus, it is Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian's the most successful Disney Plus show. It's also the best Disney Plus show out of every Disney Plus show. Everything.
Yeah, but in that sense, I mean, I know people want to watch it off the bat, but if you just want to wait 2 months and watch it when it all comes out at once, it'll save you.
Do that, guys. Do that. But hey,
however much.
Don't want to get spoiled, because. But yeah, guys, let us know what you thought of the Mandalorian Season 3 premiere. We definitely enjoyed it, and we're hyped. I can't believe it's already here, and it's freaking over. We watched episode 1 already. Time goes quick. Time goes so slow, and then it goes so quick. Now, time's a funny thing. Time's a funny thing. Make the most of it all. But guys, we'll see you tomorrow with Bad Batch. Bad Batch tomorrow.
Yes.
And then Creed 3. And then we're
Oh,
in March. We're in March. We're in March. It all starts here. An episode, 5 episodes a week, Monday to Friday, every day.
he's going to be a young adult soon.
I will be 16 soon, eh?
Our little host has all grown up.
Aww. That 14-year-old All Things podcast host. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god. Alrighty, guys. We'll see
That's
you.
weird.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's crazy. 14, now I'm 16. Still doing the same old thing. Anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Leave a like, subscribe, follow, give us a rating. All helps us out. Our Instagram is all down below. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode for the review of Bad Batch episode 11. Episode 11, then Creed 3, and we're back to Last of Us, and then we're back to Mando. Alrighty, guys.
Yep.
Bye-bye. See you later. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.